herdsmen are ravaging the environment now. Please, let Nigerians pray for us.
Nigeria, a nation groaning under the weight of her own leader. And when a man stood on a stage laughing, he said, no matter what I do, they will still abuse me.
No matter what I do, they will still abuse me. Yeah.
But I ask, when the people cry out in hunger, is that abuse? When the children sleep on empty stomach, while the cost of living rises like morning smoke, is that abuse? When a man builds his house with stones, he must not curse those who bleed while walking through it. No, he said, no matter what I do, they will still abuse me. A man who bathes in the river of injustice must not complain when the cold bites him. Sir, it is not an abuse. When the people you sworn to serve cry out in pain, when your policies drain their blood and your silence drowns their hope, expect no applause, but wailing. He who pours pepper into the soup of the masses must prepare to eat alone. He said, I am still the president.
I'm the president. I won't do it.
Yes, you wear the crown, but the leadership is not a title. It is a burden of responsibility. The question is not who sits in Aso Rock. The question is, what has you done with the pain of your people? Truly, you sit on the throne, but the ground beneath is shaking. Power is not forever. It is rent by the people and collected by history. A borrowed crown does not fit the head forever. The land is bleeding. The youth are broken, and hope is wandering in the wilderness.
My family members, they died in this house. My whole family members that died yesterday, they were 20. That is my own family member.
What is kinship when the kingdom is in sorrow? Nigerians are not fools. They know when their cries echo back unanswered. They knew that NEPA is still darkness, fuel is still gold, and the naira is crowned on its belly. A king who feeds on the sweat of the poor should not be shocked when the drum of overtaking sound. I will prompt you. Promption is not leadership. A wise man listens before he acts. When a king becomes deaf, the market burns down in silence.
I will preempt you.
You said, I will prompt you. That is not courage. That is arrogant. And arrogant is tomb of every failed regime. A good leader listens, but you mock. You dismiss the agony of a nation and call yourself a performer.
You just spoke. Me, I'm a performer.
But sir, what did you perform? Was it in the closing of businesses or the performance of excuses while mothers buried their children? A performer indeed.
I'm a performer.
But whose applause are you earning? The hungry, the widows of insecurity, the youth who drown in the sea, fleeing the land of their birth. The drummer may beat the drum, but if the dancers are weeping, it is no celebration. A drummer cannot claim to be entertaining when the dancers are dying. You promise bread, but you deliver ashes. Leadership is not a personal conquest. It is a sacred duty. You are not prompting enemies. You are prompting the very people who trusted you with their future. You said, we are failure.
Oh, you are a failure.
Failure is not always in words. It is written on empty stomach, broken hospitals and schools that teach nothing. If Nigerians are failing, it is because their leader has failed to lead. When the shepherd loses his way, the sheep become a mockery. Sir, it is not the people who have failed, it is you who failed their dreams.
Oh, you are a failure.
On behalf of the voiceless, we the people may have failed because we believe your promises, because some of us sold our future for one bowl of rice. When the goats follow the blind man to the market, both will return with nothing. But now, we will not be blind again. We will vote for protectors, for builders, for leaders who carry our burdens, not mockery them. Let it be known in 2027, the people will not vote for performers. They will vote for protectors, for the shapers, for the true speakers. A day will come when rain will stop falling on the roof of the oppressor, and justice will sprout like yam in the open field. 2027 is not just an election. It will be the spiritual return of the people's will. You, Mr. President, have not just failed. You have become the very definition of what failure looks like in high office. But hear this, Nigeria shall rise from ashes we have left behind. And when she does, she will remember those who mock her pain, and she will reward those who walk through the fire to restore her dignity. Because no matter how long the night lasts, the dawn must come. I'm not here to perform. I'm here to rebuild. Let there be light again in this land, Nigeria. I am Oyoko of Africa. Thank you.